But what we're interested in is when those relationships have some of those financial transactions from the government entity to some of these private entities, when we're auditing the government entity and some of those records and some of those finances are moving beyond the agency into these public-private partnerships, we want to make sure that we've got the ability, if they want to not provide some of those records, there are additional means that we want to be able to go to be able to obtain that information to then verify were those tax dollars being used the way that they were intended. At this point right now, we don't have that. And, you know, asking for subpoena power is not uncommon for state auditors across the nation. I believe 37 of my other colleagues around the country have subpoena power. I had a conversation with Drew Wrigley about a year and a half ago, and this came up, and I mentioned, he asked me, "Do you have subpoena power?" And I said, "No, I don't." He said, That's weird." He goes, You should have it to make sure, because so much of what we're doing now is not just government entities. We rely on these private partnerships that are expending taxpayer dollars. And for me, as kind of the chief transparency officer for the state of North Dakota, I want to make sure that in those cases where we aren't able to obtain those records, we have to go through alternate means. Again, this is just one more tool in the toolbox that we can lean on to make sure that we've got the proper oversight.